What's up, guys? This is AceStarThe3rd, and thank you so much for watching. And today I'm going to bring you guys a 3rd Gen Wi-Fi battle I had with one of my good friends, Gavin. Now, this battle was very fantastic because I had to use a lot more brain power, because if I didn't use my brain, this team would have went down very quickly because it requires a lot of prediction and a lot of careful playing. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this amazing 3rd Gen battle. Now, if you look at the description, you'll see something called DAT question, basically a question I asked to get you guys' opinions on things. So please be sure to go in there and check out that question, and please answer it in the comments below, but only answer it if you have the time to. Now, if you look at this team is basically has the same core of Zapdos, Snorlax, Fortress, Celebi, you know how I do, but I also added a Machamp and a Charizard. Both of these things I usually do not use because they're not really that defensive, and I am a defensive player. Offensive Pokemon aren't my thing, really, but I really did need Machamp to compensate for the rock weakness that my team has, because I have nothing that resists it, and it's very strong with its choice banded cross chops coming off of its 130 base attack stat. Now, Charizard is something else that I really do not like. I have a grudge against Charizard because I just never thought it was cool. There was too much hype around it. Everyone just allowed Charizard, and I never did like it that much. But I did go ahead and just use one because I knew that it could have been good if I used my brain, if I did it the right way. So that's why it's on my team. And as you can see by this stat chart right here, you can see that this team is a lot more offensive than my teams usually are. So this team isn't really about the resistances that it has, it's really about the power that it has. So I hope you guys enjoyed this amazing 3rd Gen battle. Please be sure to stay tuned to the end of the battle. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's go! You know what? Everyone and their mom has Pokemon X and Y, but you know what? I don't even care, because I'm going to get it later on when it's a cheaper price, so I don't have to spend all that much money, so I don't care. Anyway, he's going to lead off with a Metagross, and I'm going to lead off with my Zapdos, and immediately I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt, because that is the most effective thing to do against a Metagross. But he switches out into his Dugtrio, which is pretty bad because this thing is ground typed and it's very fast, which means it can possibly go for a Rock Slide and take me out. Thus, I'm going to go onto my Star Spear and take that Rock Slide, even though it's a critical hit. That was quite unfortunate, but it's the beginning of the game. I don't care. Let's go. It doesn't matter. So I am going to go ahead and go for a Spikes, because my Spikes are very important for this battle. Like, this battle is particularly important for Spikes, because if I don't have the Spikes, it's going to be really hard for my Charizard to be effective, because it needs that residual damage upon switching for other Pokemon. So he's going to go into his Regice. He predicted my switch out into Zapdos, which I don't know why he would have thought, because I would have never went into a Zapdos on a Regice. But he did go for an Ice Beam, and it did do that much, not do that much damage. But however, being that I've done this for a while, I can tell, but that damage that it is a modest kind of Regice, which is kind of bad. So I'm going to go out into my Falsetto, because I know that my Snorlax, having a 150 base HP stat and a 110 special defensive stat, can easily take a Thunderbolt and or an Ice Beam because of Thick Fat and just massive special defensive bulk. So I'm going to go for a Body Slam, slam something with my body, and hopefully paralyze something, because it is Stab, and it goes out into a Skarmory. I don't even paralyze it, which is kind of bad, because the Steel Bird is going to be going ahead and going to do some threatening things, such as setting at Spikes, whirlwinding me, and hopefully not taunting me, but he might, I don't know. Anyway, I am going to be switching out into my Star Spear, because like I said, I need to set up those Spikes. I need to make sure that everything that comes in here gets demolished by the big, sharp, dangerous Spikes. They need to be there. I need to make sure these Pokemon are decapitated for my Charizard, so I am going to be going ahead and trying to set up more Spikes as he keeps on going for his own Spikes. He's not going for taunt, so that must mean he does not have taunt, because if he did, it'd be kind of stupid if he didn't go for it. So I'm trying to figure out what his last move is. Hopefully it's not something like, I don't know, Rest or something stupid, because that might be a problem later on if he has something that has Heal Bell, because essentially his Skarmory can keep up its full health a lot of the battle, which will be kind of not good at all. So, and we're going to be going ahead and going for a Rapid Spin. I didn't want too many layers of Spikes, because a lot of my Pokemon on my team are grounded. I think 2 of them aren't, and everything else is grounded, so I can't have everyone else taking residual damage upon switching. So I am going to be trying to scare him out with my Zapdos, which I do in fact do, which is pretty fantastic, because I couldn't have that thing setting up any more Spikes. Of course, he's going to go out into his Dugtrio. I kind of predicted that for a little bit, so I kind of went for a Roar just to see what else he had on his team, and he still has his Regice, which was kind of bad, because I really wanted to see what else he had, because I need to make sure I have a thorough idea of everything on his team. I need to know what that bulky water he probably has is, because I know he most likely has one, and I need to find out what that is very quickly, because if I don't, then I might need to do a lot of extra things just for Charizard. Like I said, it needs to be predicted around very nicely, and I do figure out, and I do roar out into the correct Pokemon, that being Suicune, which is very fantastic, fantastic because now he's gonna have to switch out again, which means the next time he brings in his Suicune he'll take about maybe 50% or so, maybe about 56% he'll have left due to spikes, which is very fantastic because that'll be very good for Charizard. So anyway, he's gonna go out into his Gluts, which is a very nice name for a Snorlax. Very unique, very funny, made me laugh when I first saw it. But I am gonna be going for a Rex because I know that is the most effective thing to do at this time, and I do have Sleep Talk, but if that doesn't even work out, I have my Gen Rivers, which has Heal Bell, so either way it will work out good for Zapdos. So he's gonna go for a Double Edge, which is very unfortunate because it's like, wow, you hardly ever see Double Edge Snorlax, hardly ever. I was thinking this thing might be Choice Band about that damage, but by that damage it doesn't seem like he is. This might be just a regular one with something like leftovers. He doesn't even have leftovers. I don't even know what he has, but it's not a Choice Band. Anyway, so I am going to be taking another Double Edge, which is very unfortunate for Joan Rivers because she has that plastic surgery. It's not going to work out for her if she keeps getting Double Edge because she does not have that much health left to be getting Double Edge over and over again. It's not good. So he is going to be switching out of here and going out into his Metagross because he knows his Metagross can easily wall my Joan Rivers pretty easily because the only thing I have to attack a Snorlax with is Psychic, and then that's not really that good either, and it might have a Grass move. He thought it might have a Grass move, but either one would have worked out for him anyway. So I'm going to be staying in because I wanted him to just kind of kill me. I needed this opportunity to go out into my Charizard. I kind of needed it right now to go out into my Charizard, but this was either this Metagross or I had to let something else die with the Skarmory later on to bring in the Charizard. So he's gonna go for an Explosion, and I thought this time would have been the perfect time for me to go out into my Machamp because I want him to go out into his Skarmory, right? Because I want his Skarmory to take me out. That might seem a little bit kind of redundant, like backwards, but it is very important that I have a safe switch into my Charizard because it needs to have the full health. So he is going to be going for a Drill Peck. I am going to go for a Cross Shot just to assume that I want to take him out, but because it didn't do that much damage, I know he's going to be more inclined to stay in and go for another Drill Peck because this all did so much damage. So I am going to be switching out, going out into Star Spear. Because either I thought that I could have just let my Machamp die at the time, but then I thought how ineffective that would have been. So then I thought, why not just go into Star Spear and just self-destruct, explode, and then have a safe switch and just into the yeah. Because I know it's not gonna kill, but I'll still have my Machamp around, which is certainly more useful than my Star Spear according to his team. So I am gonna go for an Explosion. He was like, oh wow, you go for Explosion. LOL, what'd you predict? And I was like, nothing. So I'm going to go into Madaris, a very strong breed of Charizard. I am going to be going for a Belly Drum because I knew he was assuming that I was going to be going for a Flyer move or something, which is why he went onto a Suicune. But I do not care. Madaris is going to go for a Belly Drum because he has that ability to raise his attack to maximum. It is very powerful at this point because his attack is not maximum. However, I am still pretty slow, which is why I'm going to be going for a Double Edge, which is pretty fantastic because I know that after that all that spikes damage that I am going to be able to take out a Suicune, even though it might have max defense and max HP. That's why it was so important for me to set up the spikes, because if I didn't set up the spikes, I could not have done that, and I probably would have been dead right now. So I do have 65 HP. It's pretty awesome because now I'm at an HP point where I am going to be able to use my Salac Berry, and now I'm like at 2,000 billion speed with +6 attacks. So it is very awesome for me right now because I know that Madaris is strong enough to take out nearly everything on his team if he is lucky enough. If he doesn't miss a Fire Blast, or if his Regice happens to have not enough bulk for it to survive it all and everything. So I am going to be going for another Earthquake at this point, if I'm not mistaken, because I did not want to miss the Fire Blast, and I knew I had +6 attack with a Lonely Nature with max attack. So I figured that this Regice wasn't that defensive because it showed by the Fortress damage it took earlier on, and I know that it probably wouldn't have done as much. Like it was going to take it out. I know it was. But he's gonna go into this Skarmory thing. He thought he was gonna like get killed or anything, but I am gonna go for a Fire Blast. It is in Blaze range. It is super powerful. It is going to take out that Skarmory, and the last thing that he has is a silly Snorlax. I don't think Snorlax can do much to me at all because I am a Charizard with +6 attack. I am powerful. I have basically just fused in with this thing. We are in sync right now. Who needs to Mega Evolve? What is a Mega Stone? Who needs a Mega Stone? Are you kidding me right now? We got Belly Drum. We don't need all that. With 6 gen, what is all the Mega? We don't need all that. Whatever. Anyway, so that was a great battle, wasn't it? Wow, I never used Charizard, and it did turn out to be a very effective thing on my team, and I am probably never gonna use one again because I'm scared to do it again because everyone knows. But anyway, so This has been AceStarThe3rd. Be sure to like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, comment if you're cool, subscribe if you haven't, share if you have the balls, and favorite if you are Fortress. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I hope you guys are enjoying Pokemon X and Y, which I know that most of all of you have. Actually no, because the majority of you who watch me are people who like 3rd gen more, but still, I hope you guys are enjoying that game. I do kind of want to get it later on, but not yet because I don't think that I should get it now because it's too much. It's too much. It's not my thing. So I'm not going to be uploading any of that. I might do some showdown, but other than that, I'm not going to really do anything 6th gen related. So if you wanted me to be a 3rd gen player to do 6th gen, then I'm afraid you're going to have to unsubscribe because I'm going to let you down. I'm sorry. But thank you guys so much for watching once again. This has been AceStarThe3rd. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and everything. It is October 15th, which means that Halloween is in like 2 weeks or whatever. I don't even like Halloween that much because I never went trick-or-treating, but alas, whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day and goodbye.